3D boxing here with 13-time U.S. national, 14 times. I didn't want to shortchange it.
14-time U.S. national and then 1-time international.
And now undefeated.
Undefeated 1-0 as a pro, going for 2-0.
So last time we did this, you were still an amateur. Let me ask you the first question. What was it like to do it for the first time without the headgear and 8-ounce gloves and getting a paycheck at the end? How was it, to feel to do it as a professional?
No, it was totally different. It's way different from the amateurs, and it was a beautiful experience. I mean, this is what I've been dreaming of since before I even started boxing. I always wanted to be a multiple-time world champion in multiple divisions. So now I finally started the journey. So now it's time to keep the train rolling.
Your first performance was, I thought, I'll say 9.5 out of 10. I don't want to say, but it was really, really impressive. How would you? I'll say it was 10 out of 10. It was really good. Like, it was a really good performance. How would you grade your performance, and what did you think of your pro debut?
No, I really loved my performance. I think it was an awesome performance. I got to show I have power in my hands. I can box, I can brawl, I can do a lot of stuff. I showed a little bit of everything in my arsenal to all the fans and everybody that were tuning in. And yeah, it was a good performance.
You speak and you mature beyond your years, but you also showed a lot of maturity in the ring, right? You hurt him. It looked like you may be able to stop him in the first round. He survived, and you didn't come out. You stayed composed and you outboxed him and you finished the job. Where does that maturity come from? And I mean, you knew that you could hurt him, but how are you able to stay so composed and not just try to bum rush him for the knockout?
No, I feel like being around so many great people and being around the big names has really allowed me to mature into as a fighter and as a person. And I just didn't want. I wanted to put out a great performance. There's some fighters that they make their debut or they're new in the pro boxing game, and they'll hurt their opponent, and they'll go for the kill. And sometimes the opponent recovers fast, so they'll end up gassing out or they'll end up backfiring. But I knew the guy was tough. He's 28. He was 11-year-old age advantage over me, so I knew he was gonna be tough, and I just didn't want to make the wrong decision. So after I heard him, I wanted to show a little bit of everything to the crowd.
This is you're just 2 weeks in between fights, right? Did you have any time to enjoy your victory, or was it just right back into the gym because I got to fight again in 2 weeks?
No, well, this is my job. Boxing is my life. Boxing is my job. I really love boxing, and I believe I enjoyed it. I celebrated the victory, but with me, I always like to be in the gym. So even me being in the gym, I had a problem with it because that's where I feel comfortable, and that's my go-to every time.
Obviously, they're keeping you busy. A lot of people were impressed by you. Is there a plan? You got Bam fighting in the main event, who's the youngest champ in the world. He's like, hey, he won a belt when he was 21, 22. I think I can get there when I'm 21, 22. Is there an age in mind, a stage in mind? Okay, 3-4 years from now, I should be fighting for a world title.
I'm barely 17, and I just want to stay busy. I mean, my managers, Darren Barker and Joe Kozaki, they're doing a great, tremendous job. With the exposure and the fights, keeping me busy, and that's where I want to be. I want to be busy. I want to get the experience in, and there's no rush. The future is unpredictable. I could be world champion even earlier, or on the same age, or a little bit later. Who knows? But for sure, I'm going to be world champion.
Yeah, Darren Barker, former world champion. Joe Calzaghe, Hall of Famer, legend of the sport. Future champion.
Multi-weight champion.
Multi-weight champion. You're going to be one of the best to ever do it. What's it like having Barker and Calzaghe by your side?
No, it's a blessing. Very, very tremendous people. I really love them. They're family to me, and it's a blessing to have Darren. He has a bunch of advantage in the game with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, and it's just a blessing. This is why I'm being busy in the pro game, and I'm getting a bunch of fights because of my managers.
Now, you grew up, Del Rio, about 2 hours away or so from San Antonio. You also lived in San Antonio for a period of your life. Is this like a homecoming fight for you? Are you going to have a lot of your hometown fans here?
This is basically homecoming because I used to live, as you said, I used to live here in San Antonio. San Antonio is my second hometown. I really love San Antonio. It's a beautiful city. I got a lot of friends and family here, so it's gonna be a tremendous turnout.
Looking forward to seeing you fight. Is there any? Well, first of all, let me ask you what that's like. You're fighting in San Antonio with Bam. There's also Rick Medina Jr. on the card. There's a lot of Texas fighters here. I mean, is it more important, is it a little pressure on you to really show out well for this crowd?
No, there's no pressure. Just be myself. And also, I think I perform under pressure. I know I perform better under pressure. And no, it's a beautiful feeling to be on this card. Like Rick Medina being on the card, Jesus Rodriguez. I grew up with them in the amateur system, and it feels really good to be involved with the big lions.
Any last minute predictions, or what can we expect to see from Panterita tomorrow?
No, any last minute prediction is I'm gonna be 2-0. Just expect fireworks. You're gonna see explosiveness, speed, power. A ring IQ. You're gonna see a lot of everything.
Panterita Jesus Martinez, truly one of the best young prospects in the sport. Tell everyone where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on social media at Martinez Panterita. That's Instagram. On Twitter, Panterita Martinez, and on Facebook, Team Panterita.
God bless, champ. Thank you.